Hi, I'm Danny from Three-Legged Thing, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most functional and usable straps on the market today, the AXIS Sling by Three-Legged Thing. Here it is. Forgive the colour, we don't even know if we're bringing this one out, but this is the one I'm going to show you today because it's cool as anything. It's a crossbody sling. Now, they've been around on the market for probably 15, 20 years now. It's the whole point of a crossbody sling is you can attach your camera down the bottom here, and then as you need it, it just slides up and down. So the strap stays in place on your shoulder and the camera moves up and down as you see fit. Putting that bit aside, let me tell you why this is so much more exciting. Because right now, the only things available in the market space are left or right-handed versions of this product. We don't do a left or right-handed version. We do an entirely ambidextrous version, and there's a very, very good reason for that. Firstly, it's easy. Some people want to switch from their left shoulder to their right shoulder because it gets, after a long period of time with a heavy camera and a heavy lens on, it can get tiring on a single shoulder and you might want to swap. Now, it might be slightly unnatural to run from your right shoulder down to a left sling if you're right-handed, but if it enables you to do that during the day so you don't end up with one dead shoulder, we think that's a better option. If I show you here, you can actually see the breathable elements through the top part of the camera. It enables the airflow to get to your shoulder so you don't get all sweaty and it doesn't get painful. The great thing about the AXIS Sling is that we've also got an underarm strap which you can remove. You can just unclip it from these straps, which enables you to walk around with just this strap on. You've got less, especially if you're wearing a big jacket, this might get in the way. But what this does is it just prevents the pad from rotating on your shoulder as you're moving the camera up and down, especially if you're used to using a camera in a fast-paced environment, press photographers, sports photographers, anywhere where you're moving it up and down or switching between cameras. And this is one of the great points of the AXIS Sling. If you're somebody who wants to run two cameras, this product can be used on both shoulders and connected together with a secondary product, a secondary sling, to make a dual axis. Now, at the moment, if you were to buy two slings that are available on the market, you'd have one running across and the other one would run the other side of your body, and they'd be getting in the way of each other. One of the best things with the AXIS Sling is that you can connect two of these together to make a dual harness. All you do is disconnect the underarm strap and connect the two straps together. That's it, that's the whole thing. You'll have one camera on one side, a camera on the other, and you've got a double sling, which means you don't have to buy a separate product if you want to one day just use a single sling or one day use a dual sling. It's just as easy as disconnecting them. The best part about the AXIS Sling is the adaptability. If you disconnect it through the Trident clips, which you can do, dispose of this. We also sell a product called an AXIS Gatekeeper. Now, here's the Gatekeeper attached to our Wandered bag. And what you do is you connect one end of the Gatekeeper to one end of your strap and the other end down here. And what that enables you to do is keep the camera attached to your camera bag while you're using it, which means you haven't got to have a separate strap over your shoulder whilst you're carrying two straps anyway from your camera bag. It's so much more convenient to disconnect the camera or disconnect the strap so that you can get to elements inside your bag like other lenses, flashes, etc. without having to take off a whole other strap first. That's why we've made the system so versatile, and it all hinges around this one little piece of technology called the Quick Detach Connector. It's a QDM. QDM's been around for some time. It's widely used in astronautics. NASA use it for tethering cargo, sending rockets up into space because the load capabilities on these is massive. Militaries and law enforcement all over the world use these for slinging rifles because the connection's so reliable. It's as simple as pressing a button, pushing it into a socket, and that is a solid 500 kilo payload connector.